everybody, it's Tina. Welcome to my video today, you guys. I have a fun video for you that I'm gonna do. I did this card on my Facebook Live today, but I wanted to show you how I step it up a little bit. Today on my Facebook Live, I talked about how these colors, these 5 in colors here, are getting ready to retire, which means they're gonna go away forever and you won't be able to purchase them anymore. And there are already some of these colors on back order, so if you're wanting to get any of these colors, the ink pads, the re-inkers, the cardstock, any of the embellishments like the ribbon or anything like that in these colors, you're going to want to go ahead and get that right away, because probably by mid-April they'll be sold out and they'll be gone. So I made some cards today over on my Facebook Live. I made one with each of these colors being showcased. I'm going to make one of them today for you here, and I'm going to show you how to step them up. So if you want to see the very simple version, you can check out my Facebook Live for today, and I also offered a PDF for that today. I always offer a PDF, which is a printable document that has all the measurements and instructions, and it has a photo of the project. I always offer those for my Facebook Live. So if you're not following me on Facebook, make sure to go ahead and follow me on Facebook so that you can get those. So I thought I would go ahead and do the Tranquil Tide card for you guys today, and I'm going to show you how I step it up with a little bit of embossing. So what we're going to start with is our Tranquil Tide piece of cardstock. I actually need to recut this because I didn't cut it correctly. So I just need it to be 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then we're also going to have our Whisper White card base. And I'll zoom in for you guys in just a minute. I want to show you how I'm prepping all of this. Okay, so I'm just going to use my nail file to clean up the edges of my cardstock. Okay, so this piece is going to go right over my card front, and you'll notice I'm doing a card in a direction I normally don't do. I normally don't do it in this direction. So I'll need a Tranquil Tide piece here. We'll set aside our card base, and then what I'm going to need is a couple pieces here. So I'm going to need a scalloped circle in Tranquil Tide, and then I'm going to need a Whisper White piece in the stitched circle. So now the next thing I'm going to need is a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and this piece is going to be 4 by 5 1/4, and it's going to be a layer. Okay, so let's get stamping, and I'm going to show you how I stepped this card up just a little bit. Okay, so the first thing I have here is just a piece of scratch paper, and then I'm going to need all of my colors. So I'm going to need Tranquil Tide, I'm going to need Lemon Lime Twist, Berry Burst, Fresh Fig, and then I'm also going to need Powder Pink. Okay, so you're going to need something to clean your stamp, because we're going to be using the same stamp over and over in different inks. So I'm going to have my Stampin' Scrub, and I'm just going to take this, and on one side I'm going to wet it down, and I'll clean on this side and dry on this side, and that's right here on the side of me. You can't see it. And then the stamp set we're going to use today is this All Adorned stamp set. You can get this for free when you place a $50 order, and this promotion ends at the end of March. So if you want this stamp set, you're going to want to place a $50 order, and you'll get it for free. The All Adorned stamp set. It is a photopolymer stamp set, and also when you place a $50 order with me, you get a free card kit making these 3 cards. So it's an entire card kit. It comes with exclusive videos and a PDF, and you get to make those cards. So make sure you get your orders in before the end of March. Okay, so we have our Whisper White piece here, and I've showed you all the things I'm going to be using. So now let's get started with our stamping. So we're going to take this image right here. It's the smaller image. It's this one right here. It has lots of detail. I'm going to make sure my stamp is clean, and we're going to stamp right here. Now we're going to clean our stamp, dry it, and then I always stamp off just to make sure. And then the next color we're going to go with is Berry Burst, and that's going to go right here. And then we will do our powder pink. And my powder pink is faded a little bit. It doesn't have the best color. I'm probably going to replace that ink pad before they're all sold out. You can kind of see it doesn't have the crispest image because I've used it a lot. So now let's go in with our Lemon Lime Twist, which is one of my favorite colors. I don't know how I'm going to live without it. We'll do that right there. And then we'll go ahead and end with Fresh Fig. And we're going to put that right here. Just like that, so you can see those beautiful colors. Okay, so now what I want to do is bring over my white circle, so this simple stitched circle here. Now this is where I'm going to step it up and where I did something a little bit different than I did on my live. So I want to take the sentiment from that stamp set, and we're going to use our Versamark ink, which is just a sticky ink, and we're going to do some embossing. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the sentiment right there in the middle. And then we're going to grab some gold embossing powder. And we're going to do some embossing. Okay, so now we'll set that aside. Let me just wipe my area up and we'll finish the card. Okay, so let's finish the card. We have our white card base. For this, we're going to use the Tranquil Tide cardstock. So this card front will go onto the card base, just like that. And then our piece that we stamped on is going to go flat down on here. And we have that gold embossing on it, which really steps it up, makes it look really pretty. Okay, and then we have our Tranquil Tide scalloped circle and our sentiment. And we can do our sentiment flat. So the white piece, we'll go ahead and do that flat. And then for our scalloped piece, we'll go ahead and pop it up. And I'll just use some fun foam here that I have some double-sided adhesive on. And we'll place that down. And then we'll pop our sentiment up. And it has that beautiful embossed look on it, you can see. And then either you have a couple options. I'm going to take a gold Sharpie and I'm just going to come in and I'm going to add a few dots here and there. My gold Sharpie is running out. I need a new one. But you can just add a few dots here and there. And it will give you a little bit of an extra look. Just like so. And that is the card. So if you want to see the other cards that I made on my Facebook Live, that have a couple different looks to them. You can come over to my Facebook page and check those out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will catch you on Friday with another video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.